Ryan, if you could, bring in our next guest. Hey, a shout out to our friends. Here we go. We got a little picture frame here. We were out at the Tilted Kilt. Yay, Tilted Kilt. Yay, we love you. Yay, Tilted Kilt.
How do I get Mr. Patel name in this?
What's neat about that, Major General Jimmy J. Wells was on our show a couple weeks ago. I believe a 3-star general, is that right?
2-star.
2-star
general.
I get my glasses back on. Okay, I guess I just promoted him. And he wrote a nice letter that says, Dear Steve, SFTBR, thank you so much. All you do, our Army, and support Major General Wells. And again, what a privilege. Thank you so much, Major General, for what you do, Lieutenant Colonel Christopher Aycock, everyone who's back out there, who tries to get the word out to our troops that they're not forgotten every day. You know, our #1 show is still how to buy a used car, which is kind of funny. Another young man just walked in. Remember, make sure we get the correct spelling of his name in. Come on in. And you're going to get your name, rank, and serial number here in a second. Come on, we can get you. But it's a tall chair, isn't it? Well, you can stand. You can stand.
That's all right. Let's sit down here.
All right. And let's see if we can get the, and you know, when you start hitting buttons here, it's always fun, isn't it? To go through it. Not a problem. But the logistics here, oh, there we go. I love technology. Don't we love technology? Look at that. Wow. Let's get the aperture setting. All right, sir. Name, rank, and telephone number. How's that?
Ray Leone.
Hi, Ray!
Specialist, U.S. Army. 65. I was drafted in '64, discharged in '66 after my 2-year tour of duty. Served with the 1st Army combat troops in Vietnam, late in '65, early '66.
And we always stop the show right there. We make it a point to our Vietnam veterans to say, welcome home, sir.
Thank you very much.
Welcome home.
Thank you very much.
And today you join us with Mr. Faulkner, a few other people. We're all good? Okay, hey, we even got everything up and running there. And the long and short of it is, we're here in beautiful downtown Lombard at the Illinois Center of Broadcasting. We let you know at the last minute to come on the show. We're already out in Phoenix talking to your son, and now you're here with us. You know, it's such a pleasure that you be able to come in here. But there's always got to be that question back there, and I got this the other day. You know, when people ask you about your background, is it hard to talk about your military background?
I don't particularly find it hard, but some veterans do.
Okay, yeah. Okay. They go through it, and it's like, you know, that was a difficult time, and you know, I don't want to talk about it, and we're not here to drag that out of you. But you know, again, you know, some of the young people today, be it that there are sons or daughters, sisters or brothers, they say, you know, what do you think about the military today? What might be your interpretation of our military today? What are your thoughts about that being a volunteer army, or Navy, Air Force, Marine, Coast Guard, Merchant Marine?
Well,
Sorry, got them all.
I mean, I was a draftee. I guess there's advantages and disadvantages
sure.
to both. I mean, we have a very professional Army now, but it's a very small Army. As a draftee, of course, the Army was larger, was more of a citizens' Army. I mean, they drafted everybody, all walks of life. I mean, for example, I had some graduate work when I was drafted. So you had all different types of people being drafted. But, like I say, our Army today is it's smaller, but it's much more professional, and I give them a lot of credit. They're doing a good job. They're going back for multiple tours. This was something we didn't have to do normally as draftees. You served one tour and that was it. So advantages and disadvantages. I'm not going to really, you know, try to make a judgment.
Sure.
Of, you know,
well, one of the statistics we read from the Westmoreland Report, and I'm going to be close, so please don't hold me to this. I'll try to get close, not to plagiarize it or not. But back in World War II, the average tour of duty was approximately 41 days. In Vietnam, it was over 240 days. Again, there's one discrepancy. Also today, just to be in the military, you know, less than 3 out of 10 men or women qualify to be in the military. You have to have a high school education. You've got to have a clean driving record. You have to have a clean criminal record. It used to be back in the day, if you were, and that stigma is almost gone, I'm glad to say. But the long and short of it is, if you did something wrong, they say you go in the military, bring it up all the time, where today it's like, you know what, you just don't qualify because it is a job.
That's right.
Just to go through it. Now, I'd like to say thanks out there to everybody at Delnor. Hi, Peggy, and Patty, and Karen, and Christy. We appreciate everybody who's here today. And they were kind enough to call us and say, these three young men here today wanted to be on the show. So a special shout out to Delnor, and thanks for stepping up to the plate. We appreciate that. Today, as we always say, what would you like to tell that new recruit, that soldier in Afghanistan, that sailor out there on the USS Lincoln? What would you like to tell him today, right from yourself, sir?
I'd say just keep doing the good job that you're doing, and I'd also like to make a special thanks to the World War II veterans, like Bill Fox. I was a kid growing up during World War II. I was born in 1938. If it wasn't for the people like Bill and other World War II veterans that prevailed in World War II, I really don't know what kind of a world it would have been for me to grow up in. So
that's right.
Special thanks to the World War II vets.
Doesn't get any better than that. We'll be right back with the Soldiers Family Radio and TV Talk Show. Take a look at our new website. Let me have this camera on for a second here. Can I get Kevin's camera on? That's pretty cool. Bunch of new shows coming up. And how do you like that technical side of bunch? Okay, I know Steve Orcutt's about to come in. If we can get Ryan back there to grab Steve. But starting in May, the Soldiers Family, this is going to be an announcement. We're going to scoop the industry. The Soldiers Family Radio and TV Talk Show announces today, March 29th, that on the first week of May, we will be live from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Monday through Friday. Also, live streaming locally, remote, maybe even out at Delmore. We're going to be April 16th. We're going to be at the Chatham BFW with the State Adjutant, Terry Vance, Vietnam veteran. Hi, Terry. We just met with the previous state commander from AMVETS yesterday. A shout out to Gary Jensen at the American Legion. Hi. I know Wally Showens, the state commander from AMVETS, very well. His lovely wife Linda. Hi, how you doing out there? And, you know, exciting stuff. Our number one show and our sponsors always, we want to say a special thanks to Schaumburg Honda Autos, SchaumburgHondaAutos.com. Ryan Morman, how are you? April 4th at 10:30 a.m., a live remote show from Schaumburg Honda Autos, the number one Honda dealer in the Midwest for the last 25 years. And Ryan's 27, so I think his dad started him when he was 2, you know. And one of our other great sponsors today, I know is in the wings waiting, Inland Home Mortgage. ByceCollins.inlandhomemortgage.com. Jerry Collins, Laura Bice, thank you for sponsoring the show. We appreciate that, so we can do it today. And if you look at this, can we zoom in on this, Anita? This right here, the Wounded Heroes Foundation. That's WoundedHeroesFund.com. 97 cents of every dollar donated to the Wounded Heroes Foundation, WoundedHeroesFund.com, goes to our Wounded Heroes. Kevin Nemitz walking in from Ticks for Cause. We just saw him. You know, what a great day. Some of the new people coming up, JJR Marketing, Bill Walsh from Power Team International, you know, all these great things that are going on. The Expo here, the Great American Business Expo 2012, and our new friend Rich Killian. There you go. Thank you. I'll pull that down there a little bit. And, you know, this is about how to start a business. We really need to go to this, May 19th and 20th at the Rosemont Convention Center. I think tickets are online for $10. You know, learn how to start a business, learn how to run a business. You know, stand there and talk with Jackie Ruiz, her husband Juan Pablo, at JJR Marketing, Bill Walsh at Power Team International. Always a great show with Bill. You know, and his real byline I like to quote from him is the obvious. Just do the obvious, but you got to do it. Okay. Other new sponsors coming up: the Chicago Wolves, the Chicago White Sox. You know, all these great people out there, the Chicago Slaughter. Thank you so much for supporting us. Ticks for Cause up here. We're going to get him right after Steve Orcutt comes in. So have Kevin Nemitz ready from Ticks for Cause, Ryan. Okay, we'll get that going if you can go and see him real quick. And let's take a short break. We'll be right back with the Soldiers Family Radio and TV Talk Show. Oh, we got it. Wait. Hold on here. Who's standing over there? What's her name? She wants to sing a song? What's his name? What? Presley? And what's her name? Chelsea? Celine. We'll be right back with Celine Dion and Elvis Presley with the Soldiers Family Radio and TV Talk Show.